control the opening tap. It'll be Nipple to bring it across. Gives it to Cooper Flagg immediately. 28 last time out. Surveys the defense, found a cutter in James. And the Blue Devils dunk it down to grab the lead.
Edge is something we talk about all the time, and for our mentality, look, you may not play your best for 40 minutes, but we do need to have the attacking mindset for 40 minutes. And we spend a lot of time working on it, developing that ego, and really just not losing any focus. And this group has done a terrific job of having that, but there's still plenty to learn and a lot of ways we can get better with that.
After blowing out the Tar Heels over the weekend in Cameron, the Blue Devils head back on the road tonight, where they've already found plenty of success this season. It's Duke and Syracuse, and away we go from the Dome. Here come the Blue Devils left to right. 3 minutes gone, 2 apiece. Maliq trying to change that, and he dunks it down for 2. Lobs it down inside. Gungba, nice catch on the left baseline. Dribbles, sends it cross court. Evans a 3. That's a zone wrecker right there. Isaiah Evans knocks it down in the corner. Proctor waiting to the corner. James a 3 on the left. Good again, and the lead grows to 11. Cooper off of a Maliq screen, fed it back to him, and you know how that goes. A two-hand stuff. Caleb off of the screen, set by Cooper. Back to him on the right. Down low, Brown, back outside James. Hesitation dribble into the paint, give it to Brown who lays it in. Tic-tac-toe, and they're up by 24.
How about that ball movement? Just all over the half court before they got Brown underneath.
Sion gives it for Cooper. On the right, thought about a 3. Drives right by McLeod to throw it down. Cuff into the paint, step through on Harris, tough 2. Oh, volleyball by Maliq. It's Evans to the other end with a right-hand punch to say goodnight. My goodness. The nation's longest winning streak is going to extend to 16. As here in early February, the Blue Devils are going to pick up their 20th win of the season. Now 20-2, 12-0 in the ACC as they roll past the Orange, 83-54 the final score.
It's been unusual for us, some of the margins that we've won by, but that can change very quickly, and I think the thing that's been really good for us is to get everybody's best shot. And the fact that we're winning, you just can't get tired of winning at the end of the day. And, we have winning on the road is hard no matter what. I think the biggest thing, that's why in the beginning of the year we talked about our mindset wasn't about just getting a win. It was about, are we getting better every day? Like, I thought we got better, and Syracuse did some different things in that first half, which I thought pushed us. And then obviously we got separation in the second half. So, I'm not going to try to compare against other leagues or anything like that, but for us, yeah, the ACC is always going to give us the test that we need and push us to the limit, and hopefully you can keep winning, but if not, we have to learn from that, and ultimately we do have to be at our best in March.
Cooper on the right, thought about a 3, drives right by McLeod to throw it down. A two-hand stuff for Cooper Flagg, and he's into double figures with 11.
For our team, we're aware of whether it be the winning streak that we're on or the different records that this group has set. We don't talk about it at all. Our focus is solely on the next game, while at different moments throughout the year, I've brought up the big picture of what we're trying to do. But the messaging from day one has been to live in the moment, attack the next obstacle, whatever that is. And our group has embraced that. So for me, it's great to have those things to worry about or think about, but the best thing we can do is focus on being in the moment and the here and now. Besides where we are right now, of course, the biggest mission for us is to be at our best for the postseason run that we want to go on. And there's no hiding from that. And I think the best way to be ready for that is to make sure we're getting better every day and to make sure we treat each game like it's a one and done type situation. And so for us to feel that kind of game pressure and to simulate those moments, that's the best preparation we can have. And our group has really done that.
Duke All Access is brought to you by Gatorade. It fuels the best because it is the best. By Continental Tire, the smart choice in tires. And by Coke Zero Sugar. Tackle game day with a great taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
You can feel confident Continental is the smart choice in tires.
Can they handle extremes?
Yep. Tested from the Texas desert to near the Arctic Circle.
Really?
Really.
Anything for the guy who finds that one pothole?
Yeah, road hazard coverage has your back.
For real?
Absolutely.
Were they made by like a bajillion engineers?
Well, closer to 100. Continental. Welcome to the smart choice in tires.
Create a backyard that's out of this world. Right now, save $50 on the MS250 gas-powered chainsaw. Real steel. Find yours.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining built Ford tough, and never settling. But what's really made Ford F-Series #1 is you.
Now get up to $11,624 in total savings on select 2024 F-150s, only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Head coach John Scheyer describes him as a defensive menace. Always in passing lanes, getting deflections, blocking shots, you name it. Maliq Brown has been a staple in this Duke defense, and his presence was missed when he was out due to injury for 4 games. But when he returned against UNC, his impact was felt immediately.
Out of the timeout, guess who's back? Maliq Brown, the junior forward out of Culpeper, Virginia. The transfer from Syracuse. As Maliq heads out, the other 4 starters stay, and immediately a deflection and a steal for Brown. 3-on-2, it's Cooper to the rack, put it up, counted and a foul! It's an avalanche, and it's 17-6.
This doesn't happen to me very often, but I think I just had a smile on my face when Malik, it took him about 2 seconds before he could impact the game on defense, you know, getting a deflection, and then he got a steal from it, which led to a 3-point play for Cooper. And sometimes when you don't have something for, in this case, it was for 3 weeks, you forget how good it was when he comes back. And all of a sudden, getting some easy baskets just from our defense is such a big difference.
I mean, my defense was pretty good in high school and just kept adding things, just watching film, a lot of footwork, and just paying attention to scout and the teams we're playing against coming up that week. But also just, I mean, from my freshman to sophomore year, we went from zone to man. So I just spent a lot of time watching film, watching a lot of footwork, just do different movements and footworks, just knowing that, you know, we're playing a different defense. So then leaving from my sophomore year to junior year, just, I guess it translated and just helped me pick up from where I left off at Syracuse.
Brown's high school days as a multi-sport athlete are also paying off big on the basketball court. His instincts as a two-way player on the football field helped fuel his high-level defense.
Playing football younger, just, you know, being on offense and defensive end, just having both habits, you know, being a wide receiver, then a cornerback and a safety, and then translating into basketball, just beginning of the top of the press, help side defense on a zone, man-to-man, switching on screens and stuff. It just translated from basketball to football.
While Brown has been a standout defender, the Blue Devils' collective defense has been next level, holding opponents to under 60 points and under 40% shooting. Their ability to defend all 5 positions has been the game changer.
Especially our length, wingspan length. Everybody's versatile. We can switch 1 through 5. Everybody can guard, and then just translates to the offensive end. We just push it after we get a miss. The other team get a miss, we get the rebound. We push it, and it just helps us on the offensive end. Also, we have Kaman Malwatch, who's 7'2", and his wingspan is incredible. So just knowing that we got him in the paint, and then we got guys like Cooper, Sion, who also tremendous on the defense end, who's switching 1 through 5 also. Just knowing that they're making it rough, and then we always got somebody like Kaman in the paint that's just going to protect the rim, and it's just incredible to have that too.
For me, Malik is such a good defensive player because he can guard anybody. And, part of the strength of this group is our versatility on that end of the floor. And when you have a guy that can truly guard 1 through 5, it just takes the entire level of your defense up a notch. And that's what he does. And then he's got the best hands of anybody I've ever coached. He just is able to get his hands on so many different balls, deflections, steals, tips. He's incredible with that.
I talk about Malik all the time, man. This guy's different. Like, the way he plays is so unique. On the defensive end, he's a hound. Nobody wants to be around him. In the summer when we would scrimmage, I would always get as far as possible from that guy because he just makes your life so hard, and he completely changes the game for us when he's in there defensively.
Just taking all my matchups personal, from switching from 1 through 5, from switching onto a guard, a shooting guard, or if I'm guarding a bigger post man, just knowing that I don't want my guy to score or do anything that could help the other team impacting on the game. Just trying to lock him down, taking my matchup personal, and just keep him from doing anything that could help the other team win it.
46-29, 5 minutes gone in the second half. Here's Brown to throw it down inside. A nice cut to the hoop. He's got 4, and Syracuse wants a timeout. Underhand scoop for Evans, back to Malik. Faces up, a handoff on the right. Cooper driving on Davis, back outside for Brown. To the cutter and James to lay it in.
Oh, Brown is such a good passer in that time. A perfect dish to James as he cut down the left side.
I think there's no question Malik, as well as he played, there's still game shape he has to get back into, and just there's natural rust that's going to be there. And I didn't think he showed much, but the biggest thing we have to do is to continue to get him in the best shape possible, to continue to build his health where he's back to 100%. He's close already, but we need to continue to develop that, and then get back to his skill, where we're working on his player development every day. Justin Robinson has done a terrific job with him. Emmanuel Dildy, just working with him where he's really confident on that end of the floor as well.
Nipple will lead the break. Wants to drive on Harris. Knocked loose, got it back. Spins on Dickinson. Fed Brown to rock the rim. It's Cooper Flag. Waiting. Looks to the right. There's Brown. Jumper up. Bang! He hits a 3! Off of a screen set by Brown. Into the big fella. All alone to hammer it down.
Celebrate the moments that matter with a beautiful piece of jewelry or a luxury timepiece from Reed's. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
It's bow time.
It's not just football season. It's tailgate season.
And this season includes every kind of football.
Crispy. Will you accept this leg?
And everything that's not.
Because it doesn't matter where you tailgate, with crispy hand-breaded chicken and scratch-made biscuits.
It's her!
You're not just tailgating, you're tailgating like a legend.
It's bow time. Head to Bojangles and grab your tailgate box today.
Hear live, out-of-market play-by-play this year with the Varsity Network app. In a truly unique listening experience, capture every moment and all of the drama. Powered by Learfield, the Varsity app delivers the soundtrack of your favorite teams. Access live and on-demand audio broadcasts, plus over 100 official school podcasts for free through the Varsity app. Download the Varsity Network app today.
We still believe in the American dream.
A dream filled with promise.
A dream filled with commitment to our neighbors and our communities.
Where we work hard and succeed together.
Where we take care of those who serve for us.
SRS delivers with integrity and purpose.
Through the fastest growing family of independents in the country.
Company by company.
Person by person.
Rooftop by rooftop.
SRS Distribution delivers more than building products. SRS delivers dreams.
Duke Basketball 360, presented by Continental Tire, the smart choice in tires.
Here they come, looking very confident. Why not? Kahn thought about it again. Instead, he'll drive Jackson into the paint. Step through, fade away, hits again. 16-0, 23-6.
Literally everything falling for the Blue Devils now.
A big point of emphasis for us is always getting off to a good start, and no matter what, that's as much as you emphasize it, you understand the other coaching staff is saying it too. So that's not always going to happen, but the intention needs to be there, the edge needs to be there, and then really the even more important than the start, I think, is how you finish the end of half and how you begin the start of the second half. In our team, the way we came out to start the second half, thought we made it very clear where that game is going to go, and that's something that we've learned from our experience in other games, and I'm just really proud of this group for learning that mindset and then keeping that as best we can. The start of the Carolina game, it's always great to start the game with a dunk, and our group had great execution. Cooper made a great pass to Sion, and he got open from a screen. And then this was part of Khan's amazing day, his passing. And I love the fact of how ready to shoot Cooper has been. And then we had several plays in the beginning of the game where we turned defense to offense and then made really simple, great passes for layups or for threes. And then I'm going to continue to talk about our passing, and with Khan and Cooper, this is one of Cooper's 7 assists. They decided to double him, and then a great skip across court and hits Tyrese right on the money for a shot. And then what Tyrese did with his scoring and shooting punch was a big difference in the game. Another steal here, leading from defense to offense, and Cooper with a great pass to Tyrese for the dunk. Another example of the transition, and we shoot these shots every day in practice, those transition rhythm threes, and we love those. For Malik, it took him about 2 seconds to get a steal, and what it leads to, again, in the box score, it only goes down for a steal, but it's 3 points for our team, and that's the impact that he makes every day. And then with Malik's passing, this is a huge weapon that we have with him, and he's just able to find the right guy. We look to hit him when we can in the pocket, and just a great extra pass, and Khan was really ready to shoot. Khan does a great job here of just having poise in the paint, and he was creative. He took his time and was able to raise and score over the top, but it all started from our transition offense and making easy reads. And then Mason does a great job here, pushing in transition, and Cooper's poise, just waiting for the right guy to be open, and Kaman's patience down low and great touch with the left hand. It was a huge key for us, just turning that defense into offense. And then to come out and start the second half with Khan attacking the basket, Cooper hitting an extra pass to Khan. It was a great way of just setting the tone to really get separation to start the second half. And then really what gets Sion open here is Kaman. Kaman screens and rolls hard to the rim. Sion's man had to help, and then Sion being ready to shoot. Another time for Khan, just using his size. And then I love the emotion after the play and the interaction with everybody. And then one more time here again with Khan, playing in that mid-post and being able to score many different ways. And then in this game, I thought we had great off-ball movement, and the cutting, the screening that our guys did was high level. Tyrese with his cuts off the ball, really proud of him for the way that he played on and off the ball.
I thought it was a great overall game. I thought we came out with a lot of energy and just stayed really disciplined defensively, and then let our offense come to us. I thought we moved the ball really well. Just getting in the paint whenever we wanted, and just played confident as a team.
I think, just starting the second half was huge, and I thought we moved the ball really well, got us going early. It's always good to, come out halftime and see the ball go through the net. So I think collectively that, boosts our defense, and then we're able to just continue the defense we had in the first half.
The game is changing, but what drives the game never will. What you have inside. It refuses to be ignored. It sweats everything. It turns an athlete into a legend. It demands respect. The game will always change, but it never will. Gatorade, is it in you?
I wanted to work with a supplier partner I respect.
I wanted a partner who respected me.
We needed a partner with employees who care as much as we do.
We needed a partner who values relationships. I wanted a partner that would help me grow my business.
We needed a partner that would help us succeed.
SRS Distribution delivers more than building products. SRS delivers customer success.
Turn up the heat on the competition this season with CPI Security, proud partner of the Duke Blue Devils.
You can feel confident Continental is the smart choice in tires.
And to handle extremes?
Yep. Tested from the Texas desert to near the Arctic Circle.
Really?
Really.
Anything for the guy who finds that one pothole?
Yeah, road hazard coverage has your back.
For real?
Absolutely.
Were they made by like a bajillion engineers?
Well, closer to 100. Continental. Welcome to the smart choice in tires.
Halfway through the ACC slate, and the Blue Devils turn for home, having won each of their first 10, with John Scheyer's group sitting at 18-2 overall, number 2 in the country and winners of 14 in a row, the longest active streak in the nation. But on a night like tonight, all of that simply drifts into the background as the stage is set for the 263rd meeting between Duke and Carolina. A series that spans generations, with the next chapter perhaps poised to be written by a generational talent as Cooper Flagg gets his first taste of the rivalry. Another theft on a cross-court pass. Cooper, 2-on-1, a bounce pass to Proctor to throw it down. The rebound for Cooper Flagg. Outlet pass to Proctor, up by 6. In transition, cross-court, Cooper, top of the key, a 3. Bang! Timeout, Tar Heels! Back up top, Tyrese. Drives, kicks to Brown, free throw line to the right, Knipple a 3. Everything's working! Gillis scoops it up, away they come in transition. Flagg looking cross-court, it's not there, found a cutter in Maluach, into the paint on Lubin, count it. A lefty hook for Maluach, and the lead grows to 19. Faces up, looks to the right, lobs it for Kahn. Probing, cross-court, Gillis, a good look from 3, and he knocks it down. What an offensive set out of the timeout. James sends it to the right. Knipple now off of a screen set by Maluach. Good screen, the lob back, and Maluach! My goodness! Punch that thing down with 2 hands. Faces up, backs him down. Here's a double team, cross court. James, a touch pass for a Knipple 3. Boy, they've started this half well. Let's go Duke the champ from the Crazies. Knipple off of a screen set by Maluach. Got to the baseline, into the paint, kicks to the corner. James is open, and the 3 goes down. Meanwhile, the Blue Devils trying to add to a 26-point lead. Off the inbound, Knipple has it in the corner. Spins on Davis, goes up, lays it in. Kahn's got 20 for the 3rd time this season, and it's the biggest lead of the night at 28. Brown up top. Whips it to the right, Knipple. A baseline drive got by Jackson, fed the cutter, James to punch it down. It has been a good old-fashioned whipping here tonight in Cameron, 74-45. Foster on the left, bounces one to the baseline, there's Cooper. Cross court, Evans a 3. Yes, sir. The Blue Devils get it done in style. They rout the Tar Heels, 87-70 the final score. They never trailed. They led by as many as 32, 4 in double figures. Con Knipple led the way with 22. Cooper Flagg had 21 to go along with 8 rebounds and 7 assists.
The biggest thing that I love from our game against North Carolina was just the edge that our group had to start the game and really to carry it throughout the majority of that game. We had a rough stretch there at the end of the second half, but give North Carolina credit on that. For the most part, I thought our group really defended well. We talked with our switching, we guarded the ball, we rebounded, and then our defense really transferred over to some easy baskets for our offense.
Cooper back to work, cross court, Knipple. He'll drive the baseline all the way to the rack to punch it down.
That's what you get when you double Cooper Flagg on the pass. He immediately looked over the defense and found a wide open Con Knipple.
Con put a clinic on with his scoring. You know, he was shooting the ball great. He was driving the ball. He was posting. He got to the free throw line. But to me, the best part was his defense. It was off the charts, guarding everybody on the floor. And then his passing. You know, he had some incredible passes that led to easy shots for his teammates. You know, I think the fact that we didn't have a group that's played in that game before, I think actually was a strength for us this year because, you know, they didn't take it for granted. They also, I think, didn't know what comes with it. So they were just going about it like another game, which is what I want for them. And their approach, though, was at the highest level in terms of their preparation and execution. And for 2 freshmen, you know, Con and Cooper to have the games that they did is impressive because that's a high-level game, and not many freshmen have done what those guys have against Carolina on their first time.
Back up top, Cooper takes it to 30. 74-44, he's got 19.
The preparation for the North Carolina game just is different because not every game you have college game day here. There's our students, the amazing support that they showed us. There's more distractions because more people are talking about the game, and so it's very easy to lose focus on what's the most important thing, and that's making sure you have the right energy, the right attention for the small details that either lead to winning, or if you don't have those details, it can lead to losing. And I thought our group did an incredible job just being really locked in on the game itself, not the distractions around the game.